There is this saying, normally people usually say L.A.J is the most loved musician. So if L.A.J is the most loved musician, who is KAO DENERO? Are you trying to say KAO DENERO is the most hated musician? No. That's not true. In fact, saying L.A.J is the most loved musician, that's not true again. Okay, let me hit the point. 1. L.A.J is being loved by his fellow colleague musician. Is loved by his fellow colleague musician. KAO DENERO is not that too loved by his fellow colleague musician. Reason being, 1. KAO DENERO is a very competitive artist. You know, that's somebody with a competition. That you can't take it from him. A lot of competition. Whenever you try to compare somebody else with him, waiting at KAO DENERO in next target, you want for proof point, say he's the best. That's who KAO DENERO is. A lot of competition. These are some of the reasons why colleague musicians, they see and say he's a target. A colleague musician, or they show that love to him. Like for L.A.J. This is 1. 2. Okay, L.A.J is the most loved. Why? L.A.J is the fastest growing musicians among all other musicians in Sierra Leone. He's the fastest. He's the fastest growing musician. Looking at when he started his music career, 2009, came back with the money in the bank. Hits. Since then, he rose to stardom. Since then, he has been on top with KAO DENERO for more than 15 years now. They be top in the charts. He outshined Yuk7, he outshined Papa Banja and the L.A.J crew, and several other musicians. Of course, we all know back then K-Man was the most loved musician when it comes to fan base. Back then K-Man was the ladies' choice. But because of K-Man has fall or has fed up, most of those fans have decided to follow L.A.J. And most of L.A.J's fans are not that 100% RFM fans, except the new kids, like kids born 2009, 2007, 2005 upwards. Those kids, I can say they are the loyal RFM fans. But grown-up man like me, within my age, supporting RFM are not loyal RFM fans. They might be came from the L.A.J crew or Noble Squad. But all those guys supporting Black Leo, they have been loyal since back then, since the war started with Yuk7, Banja, to name, onto L.A.J. They still stuck on the lockdown with KAO DENERO, and they still kicking it with KAO DENERO. So people coming here saying L.A.J is the most loved musician. He's the most loved by his fellow colleagues. But you cannot say, okay, now what are the proofs to say L.A.J is the most loved musician? I'm a fan of Sierra Leone music. I don't hate any one of them. I'm not in favor of KAO DENERO or either in favor of L.A.J. I support them musically and I'm here to promote them. I'm an entertainer. So I'm doing what I understand that is the best. Before I further, please, if you're watching us for the first time, click the subscribe button, leave us a comment, like this video, and don't forget to click the notification bell so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be notified and get alert. So let's go. Now, what are there to compare between KAO DENERO and L.A.J that will prove that KAO DENERO or L.A.J, KAO DENERO is the most loved or L.A.J is the most loved artist? 1. Okay, let's start from social media. Facebook. There are some instances when L.A.J came to the industry. He came to the industry with that account of his, that page of his, which is the King Boss L.A.J. He has been with that page since he came back. But KAO DENERO has lost up to, if I can't lie, up to 5 pages. Up to 5 pages KAO DENERO have lost. He don't lost up to 5 pages. More than that, sir. When I Facebook pages them. If not for that, KAO DENERO for that accumulate more than 500 to 1 million followers na Facebook if he been understand Facebook that well. One thing we me meant for understand KAO DENERO to somebody way to offer or understand social media that well compared to L.A.J in team. One thing about L.A.J in team, most of them are IT specialists back then. Most of them are IT specialists. If you understand self when L.A.J is not around, whenever L.A.J gets issue, they behind bars in page always they active with in team, then they managing page for them and they make sure say the page they alert. So if not was for that, I make sure say KAO DENERO for them accumulate more than 1 million followers on Facebook, or they compete with KAO DENERO with L.A.J in 300 and something followers on Facebook. Let's go to Instagram. Instagram, I'm sure KAO DENERO get followers past L.A.J. Yeah. Instagram as well. KAO DENERO don't lost several pages or Instagram accounts because of a not of fee. Or somebody we know the right email address and password. Put them. KAO DENERO don't lost several Instagram accounts, except this last one away and I verified accounts. Let's go to YouTube as well. YouTube, of course, both of them don't lose. Of course, KAO DENERO don't post na different YouTube accounts them. I don't know. Sometimes he lost this one, he misplaced this one. But thank God now he able to get a constant YouTube account. Of course, L.A.J, we all know L.A.J not to get rank on YouTube. For now, KAO DENERO is the most subscribed musician from Sierra Leone with over 60-something thousand subscribers on YouTube, and it gets, I think, the highest view on YouTube among all other rap artists. They get the highest views on YouTube so far. L.A.J not too consistent. It's starting from L.A.J. In fact, a Money in a Bank song, not to in actual channel, not to in your own personal channel, then post Money in a Bank. Now different somebody in channel. Most of in songs them back then, not to L.A.J channel, then post them. Now different. Because if them they post them songs in the now in your own personal channel, by now I'm sure say if you instead for them they compete with KAO DENERO now YouTube. Same trend. Of course, go to TikTok. We all know KAO DENERO is not that sexy. It's not that somebody who like for make sexy that more. So it's not to offay or neither bring free coins in TikTok. But L.A.J is offay and free coins in TikTok. So he gets followers past KAO DENERO on TikTok. So now looking at all the social media, how would you say L.A.J is the most loved or KAO DENERO is the most loved? Both of the artists then get fan base. They are the biggest artists in Sierra Leone. No cap about it. The only thing I can tell you, L.A.J is the fastest growing musician. Looking at K-Man, looking at Famous, looking at the L.A.J, looking at different set of musicians, the Camouflage, the CJ Mark, where L.A.J don't come pass, when all artists them, L.A.J don't come past them. Now then they look up to L.A.J. When they talk about fan base, now KAO DENERO and L.A.J, they talk about fan base in this country. So it is hard to differentiate, or it is hard for you for talk say this one person now the most loved or this one person now the most loved. They are both loved by their fans. They are both loved by their fans. Of course, you will get for can see a lot of RFM and Black Leo fans and go for can argue. Some go for the bash at me in this video. Some go for the praise me. Some go for the talk a lot of things. Where then she say I not go in favor of them. So you see, they all get a strong fan base. But what you all need to understand, out of Sierra Leone, KAO DENERO is well known more than L.A.J. Out of Sierra Leone, KAO DENERO is well known more than L.A.J. There's no cap about it. Out of Sierra Leone, KAO DENERO is well known more than L.A.J. L.A.J is known in Sierra Leone, might be Guinea or Liberia, but out of this Mano River territory, KAO DENERO is well known more than L.A.J. So I haven't got much to say here. This is just a brief preamble that I want to say here, but I will continue to bring more facts about these two people. The comparison will still go on. But for those of us that understand, we know what is going on. The comparison will still go on, and For them to be still top in the chart, they have to be involved or get themselves beefing as always. Peace not going make them continue for them at the top. Forget it. Nothing like that. They make peace today and they start for collaborate. Then there will gonna be another somebody that will come up where you go beef one of them, and then that person they will take one of them fan base and rise up to stardom like them. So thank you for watching. I'm Big Daniel and this is Hiphop TV. Thank you.